Good morning, everyone. It's been a while, but I am back. I just wanted to kind of update you about what's been going on with me, where I'm at, what things I've been doing and not doing, what things seem to be helping me get better. So basically, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster of a month. I've had, some really bad days, but I've also had some really, really good days. I started attending a bi-weekly group session that Julian Cowan Hill holds through his Quieten app. And I don't really share much. I kind of go on there just to listen because you just never really know what someone's going to say that's going to resonate with you. And somebody talked about creating a routine. And I didn't really have a routine for myself. Like, I do a lot of stuff, I try a lot of stuff, but I don't really have a daily routine that I stick to kind of try and quiet everything down and really dig into calming down my nervous system. So I do have a routine now that I've been doing for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I honestly think it's been helping. So when I get up in the morning, I get a little bucket that I have in my shower. I fill it with hot water, as hot as you can stand or I can stand. And then I just sit there for 10 minutes. I put on a vagus nerve meditation for 10 minutes and I put my feet in the hot water. Don't ask me why. It was just one of the suggestions that they made on the Italy retreat. So I do that for 10 minutes in the morning. I still take my daily walks at some point during the day, either the morning or the afternoon. I started going to the gym every day after I drop my kids to school, not necessarily to do anything specific, but I'm just trying to create healthy habits for myself. So I'm focusing on general wellness and not so much hyper focusing on the tinnitus. So I go to the gym for about an hour, hour and a half. And then in the evenings, I do one of the meditations that Julian taught us on the retreat. It's called the boat mast. Maybe one day I will try to do it on here and show it to you guys, but I do that every night at 7 o'clock. And then immediately after the boat mast, I get into my tub. Now, I don't really have a tub, but what I do have is a cold plunge pool. And I've essentially taken that cold plunge and turned it into a hot tub. What I was trying to do was recreate that pool meditation that I was doing in the summer, the floating in the pool, because that really, really seemed to help me. But I'm in Canada, we're in winter, my pool is closed. I don't have access to that pool therapy anymore. So I was trying to recreate something in the water that I thought might help. So I basically took my blow up cold plunge and I fill it up with Epsom salts and really, really hot water. And I just sit in it every night for 30 minutes. I cannot tell you how sitting in hot water has changed my tinnitus. Every night I get into this pool for 30 minutes, and while I'm in the water, it literally brings the volume down by at least half, almost immediately. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know what it is about it that works. I don't know if it's the heat, if it's the steam. I don't know if it's just the pure aspect of relaxation. I don't know if there's something physiologically that's happening in my body when heat engulfs it, if nerves and capillaries and arteries and everything are opening up. I don't know what it is, but it works every single time. It only works while I'm in the water. When I get out, it kind of, within 5 or 10 minutes, it will go back to what it was doing before that, but it works every time. And I'm telling you, it is the best 30 minutes of my day because I have something now that I can look forward to that actually gives me a break. It is the best feeling in the world because I have talk to other people that have had different experiences, like going to craniosacral therapy, and while they're lying down, while they're being massaged, their tinnitus is reduced. I've never experienced anything that has helped reduce the volume of my tinnitus in the moment while I'm doing it until I discovered this hot water thing. I mean, this is why I'm such an advocate for just trying everything yourself and not, necessarily listening to other people when they say that things don't work for them, because you don't know what's going to work for you. There's, some of my friends have said that it doesn't work for them at all, and some of them it has helped them. So it's really important to do your own due diligence. And if something says, oh, I tried that, it doesn't work, it doesn't mean that it's not going to help you. You have to do your own research, do your own due diligence, do your own testing and trying out, because at the end of the day, everybody's tinnitus is different, everybody's triggers are different, and the things that are going to help us are all going to be different. So I'm just sharing at the moment what is working for me. I'm still doing, cranial and head massage and reflexology and all the things that help to relax me personally. I find a way to fit them into my month. But at the moment, that routine is, I think, really helping, because my noises are starting to change. The noises themselves are starting to change. When people ask me if I'm getting better, I don't know how to answer that, because there's some days when I feel like it's really not getting better. And then there's other days when clearly the noises are different and they're less aggressive and the volume is less. I just think that sometimes when you have tinnitus for such a long time and you don't get any breaks, you have it every single day, 24 hours, 7 days a week, even when the volume is lower, it still is annoying and irritating, and it makes you feel like you're never getting a break. So it is hard for me to answer that sometimes. But overall, I do think there is a shift happening for me right now. It's just that with tinnitus, everything happens in such small increments that sometimes it's hard to tell if it is getting better, because it's like baby steps. But I think if I look at maybe 6 months back or 8 months back, I am in a different place now than I was then. So I'm just going to continue to do the things that are working for me. And I encourage you all to just keep trying new things, keep experimenting, because you never know when you're going to find that one thing that's going to help you. So, as always, I will check back in soon. I hope you guys are all doing well, and just don't give up. There is hope, there is help. Peace out.